Here we are on yet another day of our H2O video campaign trying to raise $55,000. We've had many donations come in already, and we encourage you to really consider partnering with us, as many of you have in the past. Today's video is going to be about water, specifically about our biosand water filter program that we do in the east end of Cuba, as far east as you can go, in a place called Wynie. And as I contemplated about what actually to say in this video, I sought some counsel, I really prayed about it. I have so many pictures and videos that I could show here today. But what I really wanted to do was to try to paint a picture of why we need to be continuing to provide safe, clean drinking water for those folks in Wynie. So I want you, if you would please, to imagine with me. I'm assuming that many of you are parents here, or many of you have elderly parents who are still alive. And even yourself, we all drink water. We all need water to survive. And so picture with me, if you were, having to give to your children or to your parents or even yourself drinking water that is full of bacteria and full of contaminants, knowing fair well that by drinking this, you're going to get sick. You're going to have intestinal problems. You're going to have fill-in-the-blank diseases, which they do have in Wynie. In fact, typhoid. Think of typhoid. Think of so many other diseases that come up that the biosand filter actually filters out. And as a parent, you have this water, and you know that your children need water to survive. And you know by giving it to them, they're going to get sick. Sure. You know too that you have an option to boil that water and to get those contaminants out of the water. But boiling, there's really two different ways of doing that. One is either by a heat source called an electrical element or gas, which costs money, and many of them where we go don't have gas, and that costs money, the electrical part of it. So what they usually end up doing is boiling it with firewood. And I have drank that water that's been boiled, and that smoke from underneath the pot comes up and goes right back into the water, and it tastes terrible. Is it safe enough to drink then? It is, but there's another issue here too, and that is the women in Wynie, there's a fungus, something in the water that creates, when they clean themselves, some kind of a fungus disease that cannot be taken out of the water through boiling. But through the biosand water filter, those contaminants, whatever it is taken out. And the women thank us for the biosand water filter, that it can clean out these contaminants. So that's the only water that you have to give to your family, unless you have a biosand water filter or some other kind of filter. Again, many of them don't have the funds to buy it, but we give this water filter out free. Well, what does it cost to give out a water filter? Really, a cup of coffee per day for a month, roughly, is what it costs for us to give away a water filter that will last for 35 to 50 years. No moving parts, hardly any maintenance, but we have a team in place even to do the maintenance for these people free. I want to tell you a story about two seniors in particular in an area that we started doing the biosand water filter. And these two folks were getting kidney stones every month, and the pain that goes along with that. Then all of a sudden, they got a biosand water filter. The kidney stones went away. Why? It wasn't because the biosand water filter was taking out the calcium that maybe was causing the kidney stones, or was it because now they were drinking so much water that it was flushing these kidney stones out of their body? I have heard that if you have kidney stones, drinking a lot of water can help flush that out. So in this video, I really wanted to tug on your heart of the need that is there to provide safe, clean drinking water. And in this H2O Plus campaign, the H2O obviously is water. 50% of what's given to this campaign goes directly to water so that we can help provide safe, clean drinking water to these folks in Wynie, Cuba. The other half goes to some other things that we're going to talk about in another video. But I really, again, want to urge you to help us provide more funds so that we can help others who are helping others. At the end of this video, I'm going to show a clip of a lady who's just receiving a biosand water filter in her home, and you'll hear through a translator what she is saying about the water filter coming into her home. So thank you so much. Again, please stay with us as we're watching and putting up all these videos. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe, hit the notification button, and right beside it is a bell, and then hit all. You'll be notified each day when these videos come out. So thank you so much for coming by. And we, again, are trying to be an instrument of God's grace, reaching out to a genuine need with the love, grace, compassion, and generosity of Jesus Christ. Make it a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Yo pienso que sí, ya que aquí el agua llega por la tubería o para.
So we asked her about the importance of having this filter, but she says that he thinks it's really important in that moment because she doesn't have to boil the water and use chloride because this water is safe and she has a little care. So it's really useful for her. She is really grateful with this benediction. She, first of all, wants to thank God and of course you that are making possible this project. People from Canada, from Cuba, thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed that testimony of that homeowner recipient of the biosand water filter to provide for her family and, as mentioned, her little girl. I've included in here as well some pictures of some water technicians who work very faithfully, and they realize that this is not just a job, but this is a ministry as they hand out these water filters in the name of God through the church. They take their position very seriously. Here are some pictures of some water supply that this is what people would hold their water in, that they used to drink this, and here's a downspout collecting water. We want to turn those water supplies into a biosand filter like this one. Here you will see some recipients of biosand filters. Once they receive them, they tend to decorate them to fit into their home. You can see different age groups, families, multiple ages in one family. Here you see like 4 generations in that one family. This is what we would like to see in every home. Please help us and provide funds so we can do so.